gauge on them in mid.
Through here for BLG.
Just let them come into you.
As well as the death cap are completed.
Renata is so good in that.
Jojo, of course, has to start working on his death cap.
Just let them walk into you, and we
turn. This game does
no, bad.
On a good flank here, could look for that potential angle. They're trying to find him out. But if Elk steps too far to the side,
let them walk in. Don't go on them. Let them walk in.
I like Elk's positioning though. He's staying very close to his team. He's avoiding that fog of war. Mirwin going to be spotted.
Yeah, will be spotted.
Kalista's on it right now, I think.
The question is, does BLG
She's not on it, spoiler.
feel confident to try to start
Guys,
a fight themselves here? They're the ones now being
I feel like On's about to drop a fucking 5-man Nico.
by going through mid
I
lane.
can smell it.
On the side. Elyoya threatening on the other side as well. Mkoy.
Drake's up, guys. Drake's up.
In the mid lane. As there is the Mikhail's having to be used onto Jojo as he got caught
Drake's
out
up.
of
Hello.
now being pulled
A bit
in.
of damage.
Has to use the Pathmaker to get back to safety. Getting chunked down a little bit there. But any amount of health could really make the difference.
We're giving Drake for Baron.
Feeling like it's going to be
Warum?
this close.
It feels very tense
I think
again.
Elyoya is going to go. He does spot Knight.
Yo, we don't have to engage them in mid. We should let them walk into us. Why are we doing this? We can't do this.
A little bit of damage. Elyoya decides not to go.
We need to sit on pinks. Oh my god, they lost midwave.
As Alvaro's getting picked.
Yeah,
it's
he's
okay.
in a lot of danger. He took a lot of damage. Jojo now on the
Can we
flank.
just one-shot the dragon?
Get some chip damage. Ooh, another big hit onto Alvaro. Knight doing some huge work in these skirmishes. Oh, they're going to use that to go straight towards the...
But it's going to be a trade for Baron, so they're going to make the call to actually go for this. BLG say, you know,
really?
Did
we just trade Soul for Baron? Really?
You get the Soul, but
I
the
know
Soul
Sejuani
lasts
flashed the
forever,
wall. I know.
BLG are going to have to try to get a lot done with this Baron buff, or the trade will not be worth it.
Oof, I don't know if that's good. I think that's pretty bad.
Really force the hand here.
I think he should have just
run there, try to look for dives, try to close out the game, or at least create a massive advantage with this, because otherwise Mkoy are going to be so happy with the trade.
I don't think it's worth it.
Jojo keeping pressure on the bot side of the map.
Like, don't get me wrong, Soul is great, but
getting close to the 40
when you're in a position where you have 5k gold up and you have midwave into tier 2, losing Baron for Dragon is not
very
good.
little this late into the game.
You can't do that.
BLG still have a strong front-to-back teamfight composition.
Like, you have to understand that BLG's comp is going to be insanely OP at 6 items. Syndra, Cassante, Ashe. Is Soul going to be able to beat that?
Be the game changer, can be
with
the
Kalista,
especially when they were
Sejuani?
clumped up around that Baron area. It hit like 3, even 4 members and just kind of keeps BLG clumped, which then gives Mirwin so many playmaking possibilities and it buys a lot of space for Super. So positioning is going to be crucial. And this late into the game, you just got to remember that everyone does a lot of damage. A single misstep from an AD carry or a mid laner, you're likely just going to get one shot. A flash isn't going to be enough to save you, but a bailout could very well be the difference as well. So there's a lot of small things. It's ultimately going to come down to execution. I was looking at the summoner spells. Elgoya doesn't have his flash available. As far as I can tell, he's the only one without a summoner spell right now.
He did flash the Dragon Pit for it.
Which just goes to show how... well, the next fight is
I mean, Renata is going to be the scaler for Koi in these fights.
Has that Mercurial, has a lot of MR stacked up, plus the Mountain
Renata
Soul.
is the difference maker in these fights.
It's really hard for Knight to be able to pick him off quickly. Plus dealing with the bailout, the locket,
having bailout at 40 minutes in a fight is so OP.
Coming through. They're going to look for
no
Mirwin.
Arrow.
Mirwin is going to be connected onto it.
Nice! Oh my god, Renata!
But here comes the hostile takeover, instantly cleansed off by Elk. They get the first kill, and now Alvaro could be in some trouble. Going to have to get pulled back by the Fate's Call. Elyoya uses the ulti over on Elk just to buy some time. BLG, just like that, find Mirwin and burst them down, and now they're going to continue the push here. Jojo gets actually stopped on the recall,
no way.
so On is just going to harass him. BLG are going to try to keep going. They're going to try to threaten the base here as On is just chasing after Jojo, not allowing him to get back, and he is most of their wave clear at this point. BLG going for the throat. Can Jojo get back there to his team? Elyoya getting put incredibly low, gets hit by the scatter. He's taking some damage now from the Ashe as Bin steps forward. The first Nexus tower is already down. Finally, Jojo's back, but is it too little? Is it too late? BLG with their eyes on the Nexus.
Oh my god, they lost.
Knight will finish it off. Elk and Knight make it happen. Knock down the Nexus.
That's how they
the
lose.
Series and crush the hopes of Europe.
What?
It's gonna end 3-1 off the back of a pick, just like that.
Just like that. A single misstep is all it took. A quick collapse onto Mirwin into a game-ending play.
That's how we lose.
They made the Baron work perfectly. With the Baron empowered minions, they ran straight down mid and they just ended it.
What the fuck?
BLG will take the series 3-1.
Heartbreak for Mkoy. Felt like they were in control, that they were in a good spot in that game. on the precipice of potentially forcing a Game 5, but BLG find the opportunity, pick off Mirwin, and then On is just hunting Jojo. He can't get back to the base, and he is their wave clear. So by the time he arrives, the Nexus turrets fall, and it's cooked. They just focus the Nexus, and that's it.
It's such an anticlimactic
There's
ending.
no way they got away with that.
Fight to happen, and all it was a single overstep. We didn't even get a final fight. An arrow to Mirwin into immediate death into
They just
Siege.
lost all
Beautifully
confidence
played
and
by
collapsed.
BLG.
It
They
was a
round
free
out
game.
the series in an efficient way.
Koi had
They
that.
make
It was
the
a free
comeback
game.
happen. And now they're going to be waiting to see who their opponent is in the T1 CFO matchup later today.
As much as BLG,
It was a free
people were
game.
Looking at them thinking, hey, maybe this is an opponent you could take down. Maybe this is an opponent with some holes in their gameplay. How about their start to the tournament? 9-1.
Yep.
They are on a tear and really
Bro,
looking impressive.
What is it?
What the
tonight.
What is it?
I think this guy
What
has
the
just been
fuck?
stellar, but
That was the
Um,
most disgusting thing ever. That should have been a 5-game series. That should have been a 5-game series.
It should have been a 5-game series, but it wasn't. So, you know what that means?
What does it mean?
Say sorry. Say
For what?
sorry.
For what?
Say sorry.
For what?
Say sorry, on.
Why?
Say
Why?
sorry, on.
Alvaro popped off
Say
that series.
sorry.
Really surprised.
Alvaro popped
Say
off.
sorry.
But those
Alvaro was
sorry.
smurfing. Okay, let's
Oh
rewind.
my god, you just won't say
Was-
sorry to Odd.
Was that a
You won't
subcap?
say
Was
sorry
that a
to Odd.
subcap series? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a subcap
Bro, they
series.
got lane capped
It
every
was
game.
not a- it-
Say sorry.
They just got 2v2 killed in the last game. What are you on about?
Bro, what
They-
they had, because they had to use
Two-
ult mid.
2v2
And that
double
was an
kill.
all-fault,
Then
that was
that's
an
not their
all-fault.
problem, is it? They had to use
Say-
flash
say
level 1 on
sorry to
Ezreal
him.
Nautilus and get full fucking pushed out.
Apologize.
No! No! I was right! You say sorry, Red!
I am not saying sorry. I am not saying sorry. You are delusional. You are drunk off
You're,
you hopium, and you
then
become
stop being so
delusional.
LPL copium. The PLG's getting exposed.
Oh yeah, they got exposed. Oh,
They should have gone to 5. Should have gone 5.
3-1 instead of 3-0.
Should have gone
They
to
got
5.
exposed.
Should have gone to
LPL
5.
got exposed.
Should have gone to
Oh,
5.
the horror. Oh, the shame.
Should have gone
Hey,
to 5.
tomorrow G2's losing a fly. G2's losing a fly tomorrow, buddy. Get ready. Get
I
ready.
know they are.
Get
I know. I never
ready.
said. I know. My pick'ems up with FlyQuest too. Bro, I'm with you on that
Oh.
side. You have to argue with me, bro. G2's good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you did put Gam over G2 as well. So,
Bro,
you're just a G2 hater. But
Yeah,
it's
I
okay.
am. I'm the biggest G2 hater ever. I have fucking dog shit coming to this tournament.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess
You
agreed
can't get
then.
me.
All
You
right,
can't
well,
try. I got him there. It doesn't work. Okay,
Okay,
who wins?
all right.
FlyQuest or BLG? Say it.
FlyQuest or BLG?
Who wins?
Wait. Oh, FlyQuest or BLG? Wait.
wins?
Wait, you're saying BLG's gonna lose to T1?
Opponents, and it feels like
yeah.
they're the team who challenged you the most so far.
Oh, T1 Hopium. Okay.
Who wins, BLG or FlyQuest?
So T1 is about to lose to CFO, which means that CFO will play BLG, then BLG will advance.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Swiftly. Breathlessly. Minions have spawned. First blood. An ally has been slain. In harmony. has been slain. Enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. As you wish.
Upon the wind. Swiftly.
An ally has been slain.
Breathlessly.
An enemy has been slain.
Upon the wind.
Has slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh,
As you wish. In harmony.
hmm? Oh, I'm slow. Fucking slow.
Swiftly.
What the fuck is that so doing?
With ease.
Oh shit.
An enemy has been slain.
Upon the wind.
Huh?
An enemy has been slain.
As you wish.
Rampage.
Breathlessly.
An enemy has been slain.
Upon the wind. With ease.
Bro. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
What?
Enemy has been slain.
Swiftly. In harmony.
Mm.
Killing spree. Ally has been slain.
In harmony.
Huh? I. Oh my god. I. Cramps.
With
Holy freak. Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
It's still. Oh my god, it's still hurting.
An enemy has been slain.
upon the wind.
Rampage. Shut down. Boom. An enemy has been slain. Dominating.
Swiftly. As you wish. Upon the wing.
Has been slain. Breathlessly. Your team has destroyed a turret. 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 Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Oh shit.
In harmony.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god.
As you wish. Upon the wing. In their sights.
He's not dead. Yep.
An ally has been slain. Has destroyed a turret. Shut down. Swiftly. Rampage. Breathlessly. As you wish. Shut down. Swiftly. An enemy has been slain. Unstoppable. Shut down. With ease. Freeze. Breathlessly. Upon the wind. As you wish. Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Upon the wind.
Pick that.
As you wish.
True.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh my god, she's hitting those
Dominating.
outs like crazy.
Swiftly. A summoner has disconnected. With ease.
Oh my god.
An ally has been slain. In harmony. Breathlessly.
Twitch has damage. How the fuck does he have 3 items?
With ease. An enemy has been slain. Breathlessly. Upon the wing, an ally has been slain.
Oh shit.
An enemy has been slain. Has destroyed a turret.
Oh motherfucker. Neat.
Shut down. With ease. As you wish.
This is too deep, man.
In harmony. The storm approaches. Upon the wing. Breathlessly. Swiftly. Breathlessly.
Oh, it's my kill, man. Nice. Jonas said he will sub. Let's see. Bro, this is the worst client ever, honestly. Let's see if Yona is a man of his word. Oh, it's already started.
What the fuck is that?
On the way forward, but
what the fuck? It worked! Oh! Onto Faker, chain CC dead!
They're gonna grab another
Wait.
one on top of it. Faker taken down,
Was?
drops the bear.
Was?
But in the blink of an
Bruska
eye, it goes
Jone?
from passive to insane aggression from the side of CFO.
Wait, hold up a second.
And T1,
At first we thought FlyQuest could upset AL. They didn't. Then we prayed G2 could do it after the first game. They didn't. Then we thought maybe MKOI are the Miracle Makers.
Yeah, and we were full
Our CFO, the
B5.
Miracle
I
Makers?
don't think they were really expecting to go this crazy. Driver goes in, gets the knock up, and not a lot of counterplay available there. And just giving up owner for Dragon, not that rough. But the fact that Faker ends up dying as well, it's a really big win here early on, because any early kills that you can get for CFO bring you closer to that promised item break point that we talked about earlier, when you're really
Because Guma
starting to see
Susi's
the
on
power of the
pink
sign,
astronaut
this Victor,
Corki.
as
Don't
well as
expect him
Ezreal.
to fucking 1v9.
Taking a decent chunk here, even without a Sheen completed, is now Doran doing what he can to zone Driver away. Willing to proxy himself if necessary.
The proxer?
I mean, look, fire with fire, as it was. And I think for T1, you highlighted it so well, right? If they get that Drake, if they're closer to soul stacking, it puts them in a comfortable position as we go
what
later
region
into
is
this
this?
game. But losing those few kills is
Grubs
rough.
contest.
I
CFO
like
kind of
Bramble
need
Vest.
them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need to.
LC.
Why does he have two?
But more is better, right?
What
That's
the
pretty
fuck?
universal.
When it comes to kills, yes. When it comes to flashes blown, as Honkyu does get his blown there by the timely arrival. And even despite
Proxying on Sion.
some of that control we saw set up earlier, T1, they
Two
get
Bramble
one.
Vests.
CFO not going to let them have more for free.
That has to be a bannable offense, right?
And you know, I'm going to check to make sure that's not a visual bug. Could you just yap for 30 seconds? Because either I have missed
Two.
a very elaborate
It's a bug,
map
it's a bug.
Reddit
Wait, did he
thread.
sell
No,
it?
I think it was just a mistake.
Okay, there
looks
we
like
go.
He sold it.
Pick up the chain vest.
He didn't think he'd have that much gold early
Okay.
game.
Well, it might
Wait,
also
was
just
it in
be
a
you
bug
want to
or-
get Bramble against Aatrox, right? Sometimes it's just muscle memory.
Sure.
Will be pivoting away, but something to keep in mind if we do have some very
But if
specific
you have two
breakpoints
Brambles, you
down the
can
line.
healing reduction
Thus far,
reduce
though,
and then reduce
really
it again.
impressed with the early
Aha.
game that CFO have been able to show. For as good as they were, I think we saw this even in the final game that they played of their playoffs against GAM, where they really mostly relied on just slowing the game down. So seeing them
So it's
take
100%
control early definitely
reduction.
feels good, but there is a lot
you get
more
3 of them.
skirmishing to be done. And T1 on that one, kind of caught sleeping. We'll see if
Iwin also
CFO
has to be
can.
careful. He's just going to jet out of the river there.
It's fine. Faker needs to catch the wave.
Yeah, it'll work out fine as Doggo going to grab
On
a quick
cue.
flower. Try to get some pressure here in the bottom
West
lane. Earlier we saw on the
CS
screen
more-
Driver not
CS
quite
more
able to
than
cancel any of
Faker.
those recalls, and the ulti coming out from Doggo wasn't able to do it either.
Okay,
Very
so
close,
first trade
though,
going to
putting T1 in
T1.
a difficult position in
It's
terms
2-1 in
of
Grubs and
resets and
CFO have the
tempo on
gold
map.
lead. So CFO in a pretty good spot. The gold deficit from Sion into Aatrox is
However,
not the end of the world. Doesn't really matter.
1K difference, not the end of the world for the comp that we, generally
Sion's
look at
job
as
is
scaling
just to
better.
click in
Certainly
teamfights
feels like a
and
strong early
stand there.
boon. Dorn, though, holding on to his
Victor
individual
Rod of Ages
advantage at the
quite
very
early
least.
on.
And he is a player that we have our eyes on.
Yeah,
Hmm.
always going
I'm
to.
looking at T1's comp
As
and I'm thinking,
mentioned,
wow.
Doran has
A lot of burst.
been consistently
And then I look
one
at
of the
CFO's
top,
comp and I'm
top
thinking,
laners within the
who are
LCK
they going to burst?
since
Ezreal's
he
really far
joined
back.
Gen
Leon
G.
has a tank. Sion's a
But
tank.
unfortunately, it has also
Pantheon
been
is
met with
really
equal
annoying to
level of
kill with
troubles
his
when
E.
it comes to the international
And
performance.
that
Do
Victor
wanna
has a
highlight
Rod
with
of
that early
Ages.
kill, Honky, by the way, already starting on that Rod of Ages. I do think where the Victor goes next is going to be a really big factor as to whether he's actually going to be doing damage. We've seen a lot of Victors go for builds that feel like hit a little bit too late as
Oh,
Quick heal out.
the ult.
Pantheon on the way down.
Overforced.
Good value, though. The
Oh, they got heal.
for that ulti, for double ultis, does give T1 a window of opportunity to fire back.
I think you're
A
pretty
little
happy
bit
with
of
that
an
as T1 because
overforcing.
Drake spawns in a minute. That's going to give you possible angle. At the very least, it means that Junja won't be able to join or get backline access quite as easy as, oh boy.
Junja locked up, burst damage ready to go. Aegis assault.
Nice
Faker
timing by
waits
Faker,
down
he
before
waited.
slowing
Oh!
down his cooldowns. It might cost him though. Hongq.
Well played by
Ulti
Faker.
there, but Faker zooming out safety courtesy of the phase rush. Junja's
Oh,
still
what?
living for
He's
next
out?
moment. Nice flash over the wall.
Oh my
Throw
god,
already
Owner's
low,
dead, maybe?
as is Kai
What?
Wing. Going in for the 2v2. Owner, a little bit tankier.
Junji,
Keria
spear?
ready to follow up. Jungle supports on both sides.
Goes
Still
back in.
standing. Q in. It's not quite enough damage.
Oh,
But
sniped by
the
Hongq.
over
Gumayushi's
the
almost
wall.
dead, the doggo.
The Ray to finish
Keria's
it.
cooked
Which
here as
Keria's
well.
real.
Flashes the
Flash
wall.
one is the right choice as Guma's lower and lower. Fights on multiple
Faker
fronts.
lived.
T1 losing so many kills.
And CFO,
Doran
I think not gonna be too
TP'd.
sad about that.
Guma
T1
lived.
trying
It's
to
a
be
1
tricky,
for 1,
but
really?
looking a bit sloppy on the
Both
re-engage. I
junglers
felt
die
like they
there?
had an exit after they got the summoner out of Junja, but wanted to go for
You?
more.
Faker
Throwing
base
Faker out,
cancelled.
denying the reset, gonna slow him down that much more. Faker does
Base
only
cancel
use
is the
the
worst thing
to use it
ever,
to
man.
return
It's
to
so
lane. Doran,
annoying.
in the meantime, though, is the one where this is paying off, getting those extra plates.
As we take another look at this
So
initial
this
setup
ends
play
up
is
in a
great,
1 for
right?
1.
Able to do a lot of damage towards
The
Junja,
Pantheon
trying
lives
to
for a
catch him
long
off
time.
guard.
Thunder Sky, I
Makes
think he
a
gets
lot
proc on
of
the
sense. But
Keria
what happens
clone
next
here.
is Junja gets over the wall.
On Keria,
basically
flashes.
whiff-steal because
W,
of the
flash, Q,
and then the
E.
immediate response
Doesn't
from
get hit by the
Kaiwing.
W.
Owner doesn't actually connect
Guma
the
and
W, the
Doggo are
damage onto
1v1-ing.
Junja. And then when he goes back in, while that was happening, Hongq took
Faker left.
Faker effectively out of the fight. Faker's not able to join. Without the Annie, you're missing so much damage. And while all of that was happening, Doran also made his way over with the TP, which was what allowed Driver in the top lane to get a ton of damage on that turret.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
what a reaction. Honestly fair. Junja, well-played fight, though, right? Gets Keria's ulti before flashing over the wall. Really what keeps that so close. As Driver now matched up against Faker, we'll see where they want to
Drake
send
to
Hongq.
CFO.
Side lane versus Zeus is, or excuse me, Doran. Wow, big faux pas there.
Zeus.
Doran,
Ooh.
as they keep this going, is going to be tough.
As Doran, sitting on the Thunder Sky right now, has his Merc Treads done as well. On the flip side, we see Driver still fine when it comes to the item finishes. I think that time alone towards the top side, even the Doran got some plates and damage done towards the bottom half of the map's not going to be too set as Doran should be known this is coming. We see the pings come down, but I don't think he can hold there. Junja's in the area, has his
Wait,
ultimate
he
available.
goes
I think
in?
He uses it.
Oh, what? That Leona ult was crazy.
It's a bit of a desperate game, but World Ender now coming out. Massive damage.
Dorat.
Doran lives for an extra second. Needs one more Thunder Sky.
Oh my god, Thunder Sky. Oh my god, Dorat.
The outplay! Doran lives for far
Oh
too
my
long.
god, he does
Oh
utility
my
as well.
god.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, Doran is OP as fuck.
That's vintage Cracklord, baby! As Doran somehow lives
Doran, baby.
The patience, the gusto to dive forward. The Sundered Sky procs coming
Driver.
through. His Driver's now caught out. Should be no way out of this one, but the Scion is damn
That's
tanky.
Flash.
Flash away. Kai Wing there to cover. But this is a disastrous sequence for CFO, and almost 1,000 gold lead starting to shrink now. As the counterpunch is Faker, pushing for
T1
free
got
on the
a lot
top
of- a
side,
lot of
nearly
gold there, a
knocking
lot
down
of
that
them.
tier 1 tower.
The Aatrox ult into auto attack is crazy.
And the early game back and forth here. That play, obviously T1 going to be happy with. They got the flash. Faker will be getting the turret here. But do know, Doran did mess up on a good amount of CS because even with the
Thunder
counter kill that
Sky.
he got, the healing from that kill was still ticking, obviously allowing him to stay alive. Hongq was able to then
Drake in
immediately
3
push
minutes.
onto the turret, letting some CS go to waste. As we take another look here, so T1 I think was very aware that this was happening. First Doran tries to clear the wave, not actually able to do so. The flash means that there isn't enough damage.
Thunder
And
Sky,
then right
boom,
there, the
600.
heal from Sundered Sky.
With his
as
auto
well
attack
as the
passive and his
fact
ult.
That right afterwards he gets the heal from that turret aggro. Just Kai Wing unfortunately dropping it a little bit too late. There were 4
Jesus.
people there. You can drop it earlier and he would have died.
But I'm also, what is Sundered Sky with Aatrox healing amp? 606 health. So incredibly powerful. Now Doran knocking down the tower as well, while the rest
No
of the map
knock-up.
has been a bit of a bloodbath. He's really just been holding it down on the top side. For T1, almost an 800 individual gold lead, but it's CFO who had the setup around Herald first as we went into that replay and are so far holding on to it
Faker
pretty
doesn't
well.
have flash yet.
Triforce
Drakes.
spikes on both sides for both AD carries.
Drake's 1-1 right now. Junja starting up Herald. T1 clearly do want to contest. Sums available for almost everyone. Not for Guma, not for Doggo. All of which are in this fight. Let's see whether Faker can get onto the backline. And for Junja, the target selection is going to be bigger for CFO. TP comes in.
This is a hard fight for T1. Fighting into the victor can be difficult, but luckily they have the Hex gates to back
Keria
them up.
took the
It's
gate.
Keria on the
Keria has
backside.
flash.
CFO have spotted it, but it might not
Keria
matter.
has been
Quick
engaged
lock
on.
of Faker there as well.
His chain
They've
CC'd.
isolated the Nico.
Is
Keria
dead.
in trouble.
Okay,
Burning, cut
well,
down
Keria
by
just
the
fucking
ulti of the
into it.
Victor. CFO, good patience, good discipline. How many teams have been caught out by a flank like that?
Keria's having a tough one.
CFO, see Keria make his way over, like, we can see you. We know this is coming. As Driver.
Going forward.
He ain't driving shit.
Can't quite drift it.
Thought more was going to happen.
Yeah, as did I.
That's okay. As we probably going to take a look, that means the Herald does go over.
Is the
to
Mickey X
CFO.
over Keria a
This
buff
early
to
back and
Keria
forth.
every international? Have I
Still
nerfed him now?
ongoing, and as highlighted, I think that does benefit CFO if they're able to play their own game, if they're able to slow it down. Even disregarding the draft, right, where I think that the T1 composition, when we get later to the game, the damage will always be there, but you are going to be extremely reliant on just finding one target and blowing them up. And let's be real, it's going to be Cyan, which very hard. Junja with his E. As
Tier 1 domestic record, Faker has
You can
a
see
lot of games.
here a bit of a contrast.
International record, he has a lot of games.
Bottom
Production
one, man.
beautifully highlighting Worlds 2013 Faker was 17, Honkyu was 6. Two different generations of League of Legends player. And credit to
Jesus.
Honkyu in this first game. He has not faltered. He has not stumbled. You highlighted it, Faker. Really good playoffs.
Okay,
not
guys,
as good
see
of a
you.
regular season. And in this
I'm
Annie
going
matchup,
now.
hasn't been able
Thanks
to
for being
really
here.
do a whole lot yet.
Well, we've also seen that T1 in draft was very clearly trying to get a decent match per fake, get him in on the Annie, which always can have an impact. But Cosmic Drive now done